So you have your Etsy shop up and running. You're even making some sales, but now you're asking yourself, what now? Well, the answer to that is to grow and scale your digital shop. So today I'm going to give you 10 ways to do exactly that. So let's go. Tip number 1 is expanding your product line. You can do this by offering different variations to products that you currently have, and this will allow you to be able to bundle or even reach a new audience. You can also offer customization options that will appeal to more customers. Etsy is huge for personalization and customization. You can start off with simple variations to products that you currently have and eventually branch off into brand new products or even new product lines. The more products that you have, the greater chance you have of being found in Etsy search, and also increase your average order value. Etsy likes to see that their sellers are being active on the platform, which means adding new products and updating existing products. And doing this regularly can help you get found in Etsy search a lot easier. Try to maybe come up with a schedule of adding new products either every day or every couple of days. Don't add them all at one time. For example, if you sit down and you create 10 new items, instead of going on and offering all 10 items at one time, maybe try to go on and add one per day over the course of 10 days, or one every 3 days if you only get to do those 10 products per month. And that way, every 3 days you have a new listing going out and you have an entire month's worth of new products to release, and you've created them all in one shot. Tip number 2 is to optimize your listings. You want to make sure that you're using relevant keywords and your titles and tags. You're wanting to make sure that you're using high quality images that are displaying how to use it, the perks and features, and everything else that someone might need to know about your product. You want to make sure that your products are SEO friendly so that it's easier for your customers to find your products to begin with. You can use tools like Google Keyword Planner, Everbee, eRank, even Etsy autocomplete, and even related searches at the bottom of your listings to try to find relevant keywords for your particular niche. Having the right keywords will not only help you get found in Etsy search, but will also help you get found on Google as well. Here are some tips for optimizing your SEO. Number 1, don't keyword stuff. Make sure that your descriptions and your titles sound more on the organic side. Number 2, make sure you use all 13 tags. Number 3, put the most important keywords first. You want to make sure those are in your title, and you want the most relevant ones to the front of your title, and you also want them to be repeated in your description. Number 4 is to use both short and long tail keywords. And number 5 is to use words like occasions and styles and maybe even who it's for, like him or her or mom or dad. Tip number 3 is to collaborate with other sellers. Collaborating with Etsy sellers can not only help you expand your customer base, but it could also help you reach new audiences that you're not currently reaching. You can collaborate with other Etsy sellers by either creating a joint product together, or maybe even creating a bundle that contains both of your products together and you both sell on your stores. Or you can even just cross promote each other's products on your social media platforms. You can also work with other sellers in your niche to offer each other's customers freebies from the other's store. That way, when a customer purchases from you, you send out some freebies to that customer and they do the same. One thing to consider with this tip though is you want to make sure that the Etsy sellers that you're working with are kind of close to your level. You wouldn't want somebody who has 300 sales per week and you only have 3 sales per week, or vice versa, even worse. You want to make sure that you're at least close to the same range so nobody is getting the short end of the stick, we'll say. When doing the freebie option, you also want to make sure that you can trust this other seller, because you don't necessarily have a way to be sure that they're actually doing what they say they're going to do. So maybe it's somebody that you know and you talk to on occasion. Just want to make sure that it's somebody that you trust. Tip number 4 is to promote your products on social media. Social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest and even YouTube can be great places to grow an audience and get your products out there in front of people. Create eye-catching graphics and videos to get your customers' attention and bring them over to your shop with links either below your posts or in your link bio. Which platform you choose is going to depend on the type of content that you want to create and also the types of products that you're selling. So for example, home decor does really well on Pinterest. Lifestyle products do really well on Instagram. Facebook groups are a great way to create a community. You can use this for products that are purchased on a regular basis and that maybe have different uses so that customers can talk to each other and they could give each other tips and tricks. A good example of this is planner stickers. Customers use different planner stickers in different ways and they love to show pictures of the layouts that they've created with them, and it's a really good way to get your products out there for people to see and to also get ideas from other customers. Things they like, things they don't like. And then there's YouTube, which is really great for everything. You can do promoting new products, show behind the scenes, a day in the life, all kinds of things that you can do with YouTube. I would suggest, however, that you start with one platform, and then after you've gotten good with that one platform and you've grown a little bit, then maybe expanding out into another platform. I wouldn't try to take on too much at one time because they can definitely be overwhelming. Just to make sure that you are sharing your links wherever you can on these social medias. You want to have them in your bios, you want to have them under your posts, anywhere that you can have links to your shop, you want to be sharing them on there. And also growing your social medias will help you down the road when you're ready to open your own website, which is something I definitely highly recommend. Number 5 on the list is to offer freebies. Everybody loves freebies. You can offer a digital download, you can offer printable. There's plenty of things that you can offer freebies for digital products. Maybe not as many as physical products, but there's plenty out there that you can choose from. This can help incentivize customers to purchase a product, but it can also ensure that the customer is extremely happy with their purchase because they've just gotten something for free, and who doesn't love something for free? You can offer a freebie that is a sampler of a larger product that you have, which might entice them to come back and purchase the full bundle or the entire product from you. An example of this might be you sell a bundle of digital stickers. Maybe you offer a small portion of those digital stickers as a freebie with the planner that you sell. Now you make sure you have a link included to the full bundle, and you also give them a discount code towards the next purchase, and you hit them twice. Just a little warning. When you're offering freebies, just make sure you're offering freebies that are related to the products that you're selling. Otherwise, it's not really going to be effective. So, for example, if you're offering, say, ClickUp templates, you don't necessarily want to include a free printable greeting card. However, if you sell digital stationery products, you can absolutely offer a digital printable greeting card. You can get really creative with this, whether it's to promote products that you have, whether it's to incentivize your customer to make a purchase, or whether it's just to offer them some freebie just to say thank you for being a customer. Whatever your reason is for offering the freebie, just make sure that you're not using too many resources in order to create the freebie. Tip number 6 is to offer discounts and special promotions. Customers love a good deal, so consider running sales, offering extra discounts, or even consider bundling products together at a cheaper rate. These types of promotions can definitely help increase your sales and help you make more money. Some different things you can do to offer discounts and run special promotions might be, you can offer a discount code that goes into the email the customer receives after they make a purchase. When doing this, you're encouraging your customer to come back and purchase from you again. You can also combine this tip with the previous tip to offer special discounts on your social medias. You can run sales to entice your customers to purchase. When they do a search on Etsy, they will see that your product is on sale, and it may encourage them to come and purchase from you. I do want to give you a little warning about this though. Just make sure that you don't have your products on sale all of the time. Customers, especially your repeat customers, will start to notice things are on sale all of the time, and you'll condition them to think that if they're purchasing from you at full price that they're overpaying, and you definitely don't want to do that. And the other thing you're doing when your sales are too long or you have them too often is that you're taking away the sense of urgency that a sale creates. I can tell you, if I run a sale for 3 days, without a doubt, every time the last day and even the last few hours of the sale are always the biggest sales, because they're seeing I only have so much time to purchase these products before the sale is over. I'm not going to think twice about it. I'm just going to go ahead and purchase them now. Where if somebody sees the sale is 5 days long and they see it, there's 5 more days left to it, then they're gonna say, oh, I'll just favorite it, I'll come back later, I'll think about it, and 9 times out of 10, they're never gonna come back. You can also offer a discount for signing up with a newsletter, and this is not only a great way to give the customer a discount and maybe encourage them to purchase right then, but it can also get you on your newsletter and you can maybe sell to them later. It's a win-win. Tip number 7 is to analyze your shop's data. It's important to be regularly analyzing the data in your Etsy shop so that you can see what might be working, what might not be working, and if you're running into any trouble. You can use Etsy's built-in analytic tools, or you can even use a third-party tool like Google Analytics in order to evaluate what exactly is going on with your company. You want to look at things like your top performing products, your traffic sources, your conversion rates, your average order values, and so on and so forth. You'll want to look at your top performing products, your traffic sources, and your conversion rates to evaluate your performance and see where you might need some improvements. You'll want to look at stats like your conversion rate, your average order value, your revenue, your expenses, and evaluating these numbers will help you see the health of your business and to see where you might need some improvements or where you're doing well and you might want to double down. Understanding these numbers will also help you to set goals for the future and get a clear vision of where you might be going. If these numbers are not looking as good as you hoped, then now you have the opportunity to course correct and make the changes that you need to make in order to put yourself on the right path. I do have a video going out next week about how to look at these different metrics on Etsy and how to evaluate them and what they all mean. So if this is something you want to get more detail about, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and that way you don't miss the video when it comes out next week. Tip number 8 is to provide excellent customer service. Providing excellent customer service is key to getting repeat customers and positive reviews. Make sure you respond promptly to customer issues and you're addressing any concerns that the customers may have. This will help you build a positive reputation and ensure these customers are willing to come back. This will also help you create good reviews, which will hopefully put you on the star seller list. Now, this is, as of right now, Etsy says that this is not going to affect your rankings in search. However, that could definitely change in the future. So you want to make sure that you're getting those good reviews. And not only that, but it gives your customers some trust in you. What is the first thing you look at when you go to purchase something online? You'll look at the reviews to see what other people are saying about it. Bad reviews can really hurt you, while at the same time, great reviews can really help you. Great customer service stands out. People are going to remember when they got amazing customer service. I know I always do. Not to mention, you never know when someone's going to be an influencer that's purchased from you. I've actually had that happen before. Somebody had a YouTube channel. They purchased my product. I had no idea. I sent it to them and they ended up putting it in one of their videos, and thank goodness that I have a great product and great customer service, because they raved on their video about how great my product was. They put a link to it in the description and I got sales from that. And that could be great, or it could be really detrimental. You never know when you can go viral. A product of yours can go viral. So you want to make sure you're on the positive side of that and not on the negative side. Tip number 9 is to have a newsletter email sign up. Email lists are so important for any business, but especially a business that's on a third-party platform that's not your own website, like Etsy. Etsy or any other site that you're selling on can shut you down at any time. Not only that, but it is up to them where you show in search results. So maybe they don't shut your store down, but maybe they just stop showing you in the search results, or you're way at the bottom. Either way, you're not going to get sales. Creating an email list will give you insurance against this. You own your email list. Nobody can take that from you. So if for some reason you get shut down on Etsy, you can take your email list, create your own website, and now you can reach out to all those customers and just let them know, hey, this is where you can find my products now. Not to mention, this will help you eventually expand and move onto your own website, which is definitely something you want. It will also allow you to market to these customers how you see fit. You can be as creative as you want about it, and you can also set up automations so that your customers are sent specific emails and a specific time frame depending on when they've signed up. There's so much you can do with email marketing, but with a much less expensive cost than, say, advertising. You will pay a little bit for having your email marketing platform. However, it is a drop in the bucket compared to what you would pay for advertising costs. The best way to start collecting emails is to offer a freebie or a discount for your shop. And what you would do is you would sign up with an email marketing platform like MailChimp or MailerLite or ConvertKit, and then you would create a landing page. After you've created this landing page that your customer will be taken to sign up and receive their freebie or discount, you then would get a link that you can add in your description. And I would also add a picture that says, hey, this is what you're getting, and here's where you can find the link, and direct them to where the link is. Tip number 10 is to use Etsy ads. Etsy ads is a paid advertising tool that advertises your products on Etsy. You probably have seen these already on there. They will show up on the top, and then a couple rows down you'll see more, and it says right under it, under the search, that those are Etsy ads. When you're paying for Etsy ads, you should show up for the terms that are used in your titles, tags, and descriptions. Etsy does decide this for you. You don't have an option to choose which search results you're coming up for. When running Etsy ads, make sure that you're looking at your Etsy ad analytics to make sure that they're working for you and that you're not losing money. Just because you're making sales does not mean that you're making enough sales from the ads specifically to cover what your actual expenses are. You're gonna want to look at your keywords that you're actually coming up for, because there are times where you might be coming up for keywords that have nothing to do with your product. And if people are clicking on your product for that keyword, you're getting charged for it. When this happens, it could mean that your daily allowance for your ads is too high, and or there's not enough customers searching for those keywords or for that product. And so what will happen is, if you say $20 a day for your ads and Etsy's only at 10 halfway through the day for the search terms that are directly related to your product, they're going to start expanding those terms out because they want to use your ad spend. And so it'll start getting a little wonky and a little out of range for what you want. So make sure that you're looking at your actual keywords that you're coming up for those ads, and then adjusting accordingly. Besides choosing your daily budget for your ad spend, the other thing that you're allowed to choose, the only other thing that you're allowed to choose, is which products that you want to advertise. You do not have to advertise all of the products in your shop. So if you have listings that are a lot cheaper and it is just not worth the amount that you would pay for a click for the Etsy ads, but you have some that are more expensive, you can go ahead and turn off the ads for those lower listings and leave the higher price listings on. Or if you have some that just don't do well on ads and you don't want to keep putting money into it, then you can go ahead and turn those off. Another reason that you want to be looking at your analytics and, evaluating and deciding what works and what doesn't work. It could take a little while for the Etsy ads to really start working. Turning them off and on is not usually the best solution for that. Leave them on, evaluate if it's working for you or not, see where you can change different things, see where you can change your items or your budget, and then decide from there if it's worth it to keep doing Etsy ads, because it may not be, and it's not worth it for a lot of sellers. Congratulations, you have made it through this first part of this series, and you should have your shops up and running and you're ready to go and making sales. And so the next few episodes will actually be spread out because they're going to be update episodes. I will have one in about a month for 30 days, and we'll have a 2-month, 3-month, 6-month, and 1-year update on my digital shop to see how it is going. We will be going over the numbers, the analytics, any adjustments that I might want to make or change to see what we can do to get sales. Now, my digital shop is something with high competition. It is digital planners and stickers. I am well aware that it's going to be tougher to break into. So if you want to see the real struggles, make sure you don't miss any of those episodes. Thank you so much for taking this journey with me, and good luck.